Yeah, from a player development standpoint, we're just trying to create an environment that allows us to be in front of these kids more than 2 or 3 days a week. And honestly, with the academy approach, that will allow us to get in front of these kids many more times. And really, from a development standpoint, the more you're in front of them, whether it's on the field, off the field, in the classroom, we believe the better the player will be. If you look at all around the world, some of the best clubs in the world all have these types of academies where they bring the kids in and they're in front of them for 8-9 hours a day. And within those 9 hours or 8 hours, obviously there's lots of soccer, but there's also educational pieces. So if we can kind of create that environment here in Tulsa, we feel we're going to benefit the kids long term, and that's really our ultimate goal.
Tulsa Soccer Academy is a holistic player development model. Players will have the opportunity to improve their technique, their tactics, the psychosocial and physical part of the soccer game. Players will have the opportunity through benchmark assessments as well as player evaluations to get feedback and improve. We'll also be able to help players and tutor them in aspects of leadership and nutrition and college preparatory, all ideas that we think help create a successful soccer player.
When we were looking at this concept, there's not many clubs, institutions in America that even offer something like a residency program. And we've always felt long term. We're always trying to think 3-4 years ahead. What can we do that really separates ourselves really from Oklahoma clubs and then really clubs in this region? And we felt one way would be having TSA. And we realized if we're going to develop TSA, we're going to have to provide an environment where kids are going to have more than just their 2 to 3 days a week of practice. They're going to need to be at this academy from an educational standpoint, from a soccer standpoint.
The benefit is being able to be prepared in every aspect that we feel creates a successful soccer player. The major factor being more touches on the soccer ball. As complex as the game of soccer is, we still have players dedicating less time to the sport than other activities that require less focus. In order to get kids to the sweet spot of 10,000 hours of dedicated practice, which most consider mastery of their particular craft, we have to create more hours in the day for training purposes. We feel like club, personal training, strength and conditioning are all vital and important parts of a player's development and makeup. But one thing that we feel we have the opportunity more so is more time in front of the players. Coaches only afforded 3 to 4 hours a week in front of their players, and with 4 or 5 days that we're getting, we feel like we can dig in a little bit deeper into the demands of the soccer game.
When we're looking at Michael, you've got to have 4, 5, 6 qualities that can make this program successful. You've got to have vision, you've got to have ambition, you've got to have experience, you've got to have playing knowledge. And if you look at all those things, I mean, there's not too many people in Tulsa that have all that. So really, first and foremost, to have a foundation to make this program successful, you've got to have 4 or 5 of those qualities. And honestly, we thought Michael did from the get-go. And number 2 is you have to be very well prepared, and you've got to be willing to make a commitment to make this successful, because we're going to hit some pitfalls through this process. And knowing him and his character and what he's had been through, and from his soccer experience these last 15, 16 years, we feel like he's very, very capable to handle every aspect of this program.
For our full-time program, we offer for grades 6 to 12. Full-time meaning they train twice a day. We have the option of working with them during the mornings and also after school during the evening. For grades 1 through 5 is our pre-academy, and that's basically an after-school program. And what we want to do with that is make sure kids are passionate and they're having fun, but also getting the technical work in and touching the ball more than obviously your typical regular club players. So they'll have the option of training 2 to 4 times a week for pre-academy. Once again, if your kid's excited and passionate about soccer, whatever level that they are right now, but if they want to improve, whether you're a homeschool kid or public or private school. If they want to pursue the game of soccer, we feel like this is a good program for you. Refer to the website for more open house and camp dates. We'd love to get your feedback and talk to you soon about our program. Thank you.